Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Hold on, guys. I am just getting up and live on all the platforms that I can. I only have 3 devices, so I can't go live on all 4 platforms at once, but I do go live on all 3 platforms. But I wanted to talk to you guys today about living in a state of gratitude while I get ready. Not only is it Thankful Thursday, I don't know. I don't know. Our huge team event is this weekend, and I cannot go. It is in Texas, and many of you know. Sorry, TikTok. Let's move you down. Many of you know I cannot travel because of my health, but I still get to watch it virtually. So, how rude! I didn't even introduce myself. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Jen. I am coming to you from Northwest Connecticut. It is super sunny here. It is. As you guys hop on, say hello if you're catching me on the replay. Hashtag grateful because I am grateful for each and every one of you. You guys don't know what a state of gratitude I have been living in. And it's really kind of ironic because, like I said, I cannot go to our team event because I cannot travel. And plus, I was supposed to be having surgery that they canceled. Okay. But anyway, wow. Okay. So, do you guys want a little story first? Like, should I break it in with a little story? A little story? So we have what we call power hour every day. Okay, 2 times a day. It's an hour of guided tasks every day. Or well, 2 hours, but to help us build our business, and it is put on by Cart Earning Champions. And for the last, I don't know, I want to say week or so, give or take a little bit. Okay, be easy with me, guys. Okay. I have been posting on my stories every night before I go to bed one thing that I am thankful for. And sometimes it's people, sometimes it's just the roof over my head. A lot of us take that for granted, okay? I know I look crazy right now, guys. I promise you I will look better when I'm done. A lot of us take it for granted, including myself. Okay? And I was on Power Hour this morning, and poor Adele, she's one of our current earning champs. I started tearing up, this overwhelming emotion of holy crap. You, one, we are so lucky to be on this team. But two, we're just lucky to be where we are in life, right? If you followed me for a long time, you know I have health struggles. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, guys, sometimes it sucks, okay? But I still continue to show up. I am on day, I think this is day 102 of lives in a row, okay? Yes, I have a big honking blemish on my nose, okay? That makes me look like Rudolph. We're not gonna even go there right now. I started getting very teary-eyed, and I know some of it is the FOMO of missing the team event. I know some of it is the gratitude that wow, my business is really starting to, it's obviously not where I want it to be, but it is growing, right? Any growth is better than no growth. And it is seriously growing, and I have amazing customers and amazing friends and amazing sidelines and amazing mentors, and whew, I have amazing followers, okay? And a lot of people, I think, me, myself, in the past, would have, the old Jen, would have taken that totally for granted. And so I started getting teary-eyed on Power Hour. And I was like, what the heck is going on? I went in after I got off Power Hour. I looked in my a little pill case to make sure I took my hormones last night, because we all know after I had my hysterectomy, if Jen doesn't take her hormones, things are just not good, okay? So I took them and I was like, oh, I am just so thankful. So thankful that even though my husband gets agitated with as much time as I spend in this business, that I am able to do it. Thankful for, I mean, silly things, the Wi-Fi, the leadership, my kids. I mean, it's crazy when you really look for things that you're thankful for, what you are truly thankful for, okay? And then I decided I was going to go check on my mentor's page. While I was like washing my face and doing all that stuff. That's when I catch up on other people's lives, not lives, because I don't have time during the day. I am building a business. Unless it's a training, I am not hopping on, and it stinks sometimes. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, like, I see how much I'm benefiting from it, right? So I went to my mentor's page. Now, how many of you know who Jessie Lee Ward is? If you do, drop a me in the comments. And if you don't, drop a JL in the comments. I'll give you guys just a second to do that. And no, I did not plan on my cup matching my shirt. It just happened today, okay? As I'm shooting water out of my straw. So Jessie Lee is number 1 in the world at network marketing. Okay, hands down number 1 in the world at network marketing. Her leadership is sought after. People hire her to do events, and here we are. We get full access to her all the time. And she doesn't care what rank you are, if you sell 1 box of ketones or 1,000 boxes of ketones a month, it's not about that for her. It's about building people up for her, which I am so thankful for, because I'm just living in a state of gratitude. So anyway, I went onto her page. I'm getting sidetracked. I went onto her page, and a bunch of people have flown into Texas already for the event that starts tomorrow and all that fun stuff, right? And yes, like I said, I have massive FOMO from not being there, but she was on her live not bawling, but she was getting teary-eyed with her state of gratitude. And I was like, oh, okay, so it's not just me. I mean, she's a multi-millionaire. And she's grateful that all these people came in to see her and do all this for her. So what are you grateful for that you just don't even realize, that you just take advantage of? I have noticed myself, I'm not grateful for these wrinkles I'm getting on my forehead. It's almost Botox time, I think. I have found myself, when I am journaling about my gratitude, okay, and and when I say journaling about it, you guys, it can be a 2-line blurb, okay? It can be like I'm saying I've been putting it in my stories at night, right? When you live in a state of gratitude, you're going to do more, because you're going to want others to feel what you feel. And that's how I feel right now. And that's why a lot of times you guys will see random people's names in my stories that say, thank you. The first 2 people I owe thanks to are my parents, okay? They brought me into this world. My mom and I definitely do not see eye to eye on anything, but my parents brought me into this world. So there's massive gratitude there. And then my dad and my stepmother raised me. My stepmother, we've had some issues. Yes, I'm not saying there's no family out there that's perfect. So don't. I know what can be misunderstood will be misunderstood. Do not misunderstand me. My family is far from perfect, okay? But, you know, I was 11 years old and my stepmother took me in because I wanted to live with them. Okay? I don't think you guys understand the amount of gratitude looking back for how strict my parents were. And I know that sounds very counterintuitive, if you will. But you know, they wouldn't let me wear makeup till I was 13 and different things. And I used to get so mad. I used to get so mad because, you know, here all my friends were like, not all, but some of them. And looking back, and now that I have a daughter of my own and a son, but more so that stuff with my daughter, I'm thankful. I am super duper thankful for how I was raised with that stuff. Um, you know, but today it's like looking back, I could have never done the stuff I would never be the person I am without my parents. I just wouldn't. So, and then there's gratitude for my kids and my husband and you know, but those are I don't want to say the obvious ones, but let's be real, they're a little bit obvious, right? But what or who are you grateful for that you just sometimes don't even talk about, or you just kind of they've been in your life for so long, or it has been in your life for so long, depending on if we're talking about an object or a person, that you forget to show gratitude for it. Yeah, I know my battery is low. Sorry, Instagram. You guys just got paused for a second. That's what happens during a 90-day run when you're working. Okay, guys, you don't have a cell phone that works because your battery is always dead. Always dead. But I want to challenge each and every one of you to go find something today. You can drop it in the comments if you want, or you can just keep it to yourself. Totally fine, either way. Find something today. Find someone today that you're grateful for, that you never really tell them that you are grateful for them. Because I am so guilty of that. I don't always tell people. I have been lately. You guys have heard me say I've been putting it in my story and stuff. But I want you to give thanks. Maybe it's sending a thank you card. Sending people random mail is good. Okay, guys? People aren't. If you think about it, nowadays when you go to the mailbox, what's in your mail? What's in your mail? Right. Junk. Bills. Right. So what if you just reached out and sent someone a quick note, even put it on a post-it note and put it in a damn envelope and just say, hey, thinking of you. Thanks for always being there. You don't think people are gonna like totally flip and love that and be totally shocked? I got news for you. They will. They will. Okay. Sent one of my customers a get well card after she had surgery, and she like totally lost her gourd because no one ever did that. No one ever did that. So, with that being said, I am going to hop off of here. I'm grateful for my water today. Mm-hmm. I'm going to hop off of here. I hope everybody has an amazing, amazing day. I will be on TikTok for a few minutes longer because I have to download this and upload it to YouTube because I just don't have the other device to do it together. So I hope everybody has an amazing day, and I will talk to you guys all later. Bye.